Say hello, everybody. Hello. Hi everyone. My gosh, it has been a long time since we've posted here on this channel, and we have a lot of changes to tell you about. So as you can see, we still have Gussie. Hello. You're not too impressed, are you? Say hello. So Gus is still with us. We've got a lot of changes to go through. So while I'm going to clean the guinea pig's cage, I'm going to talk you through all of the changes. I'm going to put this one down because he's getting a bit fed up, aren't you? Hey? Are you getting a bit fed up? Yes. Yes, you are. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Hello. Boop. Yes, you want to put your back? Yes, do you want to go back? Right, so I'm going to put this one back in his cage and I'm going to clean up around them while I tell you about all the changes that have taken place here at Guinea Pig Central. So, say goodbye everybody. Say goodbye. Goodbye. There you go. Right, so over the last few months I have lost faith and lost heart in filming the guinea pigs, and there's been a lot of changes, like I say. So first of all, I sadly had to split up my girls. Now you might remember I had two girls. I had Star and I had Willow, and we're not sure why, but all of a sudden Star started really bullying Willow, and it got bad, and it got to the point where she was lunging at Willow and biting her, and we had no option but to split the girls up and have Star rehomed because I didn't have the space to have Star in a separate cage. So that in itself was really difficult to deal with because I was sad that I had to lose Star. I loved it a bit. She was my little fluffy cloud. And we didn't know why. The vets couldn't find anything wrong. There was no medical reason for the change of her behaviour. And I honestly couldn't afford to get her spayed. And that was the only other thing that would have possibly helped. So we made the sad decision to split the girls up and to rehome Star. So then Willow had a huge cage all to herself. And in all honesty, I could see the difference almost immediately. Willow perked up. She became much more happy and content around us. She began running to the bars for her treats. She even got her voice back and was squeaking loud and proud when it came to tea time, something she didn't do very often with Star. I genuinely think Star was clearly the dominant one. And then sadly, Willow started getting sick. We don't know what it was. We don't know how it happened, but she started losing fur. At first, I genuinely thought it was barbering. If you don't know what barbering is, it's where pigs sort of pull their own fur out. Who is making all the noise? So we left it for a while, and then it grew back, and so I was like, oh, okay, maybe she was just a bit stressed and had pulled out some of her fur, and she was fine for a few weeks. And then all of a sudden, all of her fur started coming out, all down her back, all down her sides, and then she started developing these really rough, dry patches. We thought it was mites. We took her to the vet. The vet genuinely didn't know what it was. They took skin scrapings, couldn't find any like parasites or anything on her skin, and we went ahead and did the mite treatment. We got her ivermectin, we gave her the dose of ivermectin, and nothing seemed to help. In fact, she was losing fur faster, and then all of a sudden she just went downhill very fast. We took her back to the vets because there was a day when we came down, and although she was still eating, she was still drinking, she was still pooping, she was still running up to the bars of the cage to greet anyone who came in the room. She seemed happy in herself, but she had all this fur that had come off her, and she was covered in thick, scaly, like lumps. They weren't internal lumps, they were just her dry skin has got so hard it had turned into like big thick lumps of dry skin, and this was all over her back end and it was all on her belly. So when you picked her up, it was all down her belly as well. And then all of a sudden one day we came down and she looked like she was struggling to reach her water bottle, and we tried to lower it and realised that she had no use of her back legs. She couldn't hold herself up, she was flopping over onto her side, and then she had what looked like a seizure. She was on the side for a few minutes just twitching. So I called the vet in a panic. We took her straight into the vet. The vet that we saw was convinced that she had cancer and that the skin lumps, the dry lumps on her skin, were a secondary symptom that we were seeing, because there was no parasites, there was no mites, there was nothing else wrong with her. Sadly, we made the decision to put Willow to sleep, and that was literally a few weeks before Christmas. And since then, obviously, we still have the boys. As you've seen, we've got Gus. Gizmo is still here too. You saw him at the beginning of the video. And since then, we dismantled the girls' cage and we have made a huge cage for the boys. So they've got two 2x4s, which is now in an L shape. I'm going to show you their room in a bit. And that is currently where we're at. So sadly, we've lost the girls, but we still have the boys. And I'm hopefully going to try and get back into a bit of a routine and a bit of a schedule for posting some more content of the boys here on the channel. Obviously, I can't get any more guinea pigs. I'm not risking breaking the boys' bond, and I don't have the space for another cage right now. So we are just down to the two boys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you their cage. They need a clean, so I need to do a good sweep, swap their mats, and then I'll show you the room that we have changed around a lot since you probably last saw the room. So let's get on to cleaning the boys' cage. So I'm just going to show you the boys' room and how it's laid out right now at this moment, and then we will get on to cleaning this huge cage. So here in this corner, so along this whole wall here was where the girls' cage used to be. And at the moment we've just got the drawers, which is housing the pellets and the bedding and the mats. We've just got a big bin tub there full of random things for now. As you can see down here, these are all the spare grids, and I think what I'm going to do with the spare grids is build storage so I can have proper storage here. And then we've got the space in the middle of the room now. It's obviously a mess from where I'm about to start cleaning, and this is the boys' cage. So as you can see, this is the boys' original cage, which was here, this one. So what we did is take the girls' cage down and built it all the way along. So now they have all of that room and all around this side too, and that's just their dirty laundry basket. So we're now going to get started with the cleaning. We're going to start over on this end, work our way along, clean up that mess and all that mess there too. So join me as we clean this ginormous cage. Right, so I've got the wash basket and I need to just swap out the mats and do some sweeping. So, there's me sweep. Right, so this mat needs swapping out. So I'm going to put that into the wash bag. There. You know, Gizmo. So, I'm about to sweep. So, I currently have this liner in, which doesn't need changing as of right now. So I'm literally just going to sweep this and put a fresh bath mat down. So, give this a quick sweep. end swept. So what I'm going to do now is, because I've got 2 litter boxes and I'll put both of them in. So I'm going to put that one in there. And then this one, excuse me Gizmo, thank you. That one in there, so they've basically got 1 each now. And then I need a mat. So I'm going to get this nice bath mat. Oops. And what I do now with the mats is I just put it a little bit under there so that most of this is covered. You know, you're going to check, aren't you? And that's this end. So as you can see, that's this end's clean. This is kind of like the hair area now. So they both have a litter box each, and that gets filled with hair. And then we just put a mat down to protect. Well, Gizmo's just having a good inspect. Is that clean enough for you? Yeah? I need to clean this house now. So what I'm going to do now is swap out this mat, swap out this mat, and swap out this mat and sweep up all the poops. Is that right, buddy? What about you? Are you happy for me to clean? Yeah? Okay, let's get going with the next bit. Right, you can have that house back. There you go. There's your house. Right, put your water bottle. There's your drip pad, you can have that back. Yeah, just trust the place. Just trust the place. Right, let me move this out the way. This out the way. Right, excuse me. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Right, roll that one up. Shake it off. What's shaking it off? I know. Right, this one wants to go in the wash. Put that one in the wash. There we go. Right, do a little bit of sweepy. Less sweep. Right, so as you can see, this part of the cage is too big for me to reach. So I've basically got to get in with them. So, I go as quick as I can. Don't I, lads? Eh? I won't be long. Right, come on, come on. Just need to put a mat down. Good boy. Let me just put this down. There we go. There you go, nice clean mat. There you go. Have your house back. There you go. Just put this one down. Oh, where are you going? Oh. There you go. So that's this bit here and the corner here all cleaned. What are you rumbling at? Hey? Don't worry, this is completely normal behaviour for these two. Gizmo gets a bit dominant when I do a clean, and he makes sure that Gus is aware he's still the big boss here. Don't you, Gussie? Right, now we've just got this poo fest left to clean. Can you believe this actually was swept yesterday? This side of the cage is always the most messy. So I'm going to clean that, swap this mat, and then we're done. So one thing I do like to give them is the little bowl full of forage. This is the Hay Pigs bubblegum buds. And I just like to put some of this in a bowl for them. So that's them in the bowl. And that just sits here. And I've also got these at the moment, so I'm just going to put a handful of these in the treats bowl as well. Sprinkle. There we go. What is it? What is it? Can you smell your treats? There we have it, guys. That is now a nice new spotlessly clean cage that will not stay spotless for very long. And this is how things go. So that's taken me a good 20 minutes or so to do. And now I've got some very happy piggies. So that is our little update and our first cage clean of 2026. I'm really sorry that the news that we've had to share isn't good news, but we are hoping to keep this channel going moving forward, and we will come up with lots of little vlogs and shorts to keep you entertained and to show you what our boys get up to. We are planning to do a daily routine vlog, and that'll be coming here on the channel very soon. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content and you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss all of this year's videos. And that is all I have for you today, guys. So from me and the piggies, I hope you have a fantastic day, and we will see you all in another video very soon. Bye.